Okay, let's get this set up. Okay, hi guys, it's Miss Galuzzi. This is going to be a lesson video. It's going to show you all the how-tos, what not to do's, and it's for 6th grade watercolor project. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll ask for questions afterwards, okay? I'll be watching that you are looking at the video and listening. Well, actually, I don't have any ears here. So, well, just imagine there's an ear there. All right, have a great one. Kim Cantrell is an artist that resides in Atlantic, Georgia. His work has been shown throughout the world, and he's known for his clay masks, bright colors, and skewed facial features. He says that he wants to challenge the beauty norms. Kim has a very unique style in his artwork. It has bright colors, geometric shapes, and a lot of fun. One of the running themes are his heavy-lidded eyelids. Their placement is usually done in an abstract way, creating a very unique look. He also creates large and unique shaped lips. He said his favorite color is red, and each mouth is never the same. It's kind of like a fingerprint. Lastly, his masks are made up of geometric shapes versus organic shapes, creating a very unique look. All right, which leads us to our own assignment. We're going to use his influences to create really interesting looking watercolors. The first thing you're going to do is sketch out different shaped eyes, mouths, and noses to see what you want to have in your finished work. Next, you're going to create a final drawing on watercolor paper. You want to make sure that your lines are light, so if you happen to press too hard, use the side of a pink eraser and erase it almost to invisibility. The next step, which will probably take place in another day, is going to be applying the rubber cement to all of your lines. When you apply the rubber cement, you're going to use a paintbrush, and you want to almost drip it onto the line as opposed to pressing down. If you continually press down with your paintbrush, it'll probably not give you enough glue on your paper, so please be aware and make adjustments. Drips and drabs go along with the nature of the material and should be appreciated, not worried about. New day, new step. We're going to start adding our watercolors. We're going to be using what's called a wet on wet technique. You're going to dip your brush in water and wet the paper of where you're going to be putting the paint. Then you'll apply wet watercolor paint onto the paper, and it will look like it's almost turning into a tie-dye. Depending on how much water you use, you might need to apply multiple levels or layers of watercolor paint. And also, depending on your likeness, if you want a light look, add more water. If you want to add a more vibrant look, add less water. Before you begin painting, you're going to want to choose your color theme. You should choose your colors wisely based on the color wheel. Take a look at the color wheel and choose colors that are close in proximity to each other. If you choose complementary colors, which are colors exactly in the opposite side of the color wheel, you will get a gray, murky looking color, and it will not be pleasant. As you can see, I'm dabbing the paint on with my paintbrush. Dab, dab. Sorry about that, guys. Just a little humor. Ha ha ha. Okay, now you can start adding layers of color. And then you want to overlap it a little bit, continuing to dab. Insert joke here. More colors on the paper. Don't be afraid to add a deeper color or a very different color than the color that's right next to it. It might add an interest where there was none. Those were the do's. Here's the don't. Please don't brush on the paint like I'm doing here. It doesn't look nearly as fabulous as it is when you dab, and you can see it doesn't really blend, and it makes the eye look at the paint versus the beautiful design. The next day after it's dry, you're going to take a thin Sharpie and outline all of the white lines. Next, you're going to go ahead and use both thick and thin markers and add some designs and details, almost like Zentangles. When you know it's completely dry, you're going to use your trusty pickup rubber cement eraser and remove all the glue. The finished product will be a vibrant representation of you and Kimmy the artist. Great job! I appreciate you listening. Now I'm going to listen to you. What questions do you have? I'm sure there's many.